right now it's tough. It's tough to find, real estate, really. I mean, single family homes. I think the opportunity really is going to come in the commercial sector.
Alrighty, folks, you have undoubtedly heard about house hacking. In fact, we have many millionaires on this channel that got their start there. But did you know, and to be clear, I did not, you could also quote business hack? What the heck is business hack? We're going to talk to the one and only concierge to small business lending. Bo, business hacking? What the heck is this?
I don't know if I'm going to rename it, but anyway, so look, we all know what house hacking is, or we should now. It's a great strategy. Well, what if you have an existing business right now and you're paying rent and you're like, hey, I'm not getting anywhere. I'm not building any net worth. I'm not gaining any equity. I'm not taking advantage of the depreciation. Well, there's never been a better time coming up in the next 12 to 24 months, if not sooner, with the great, I'm going to call it the great reset, with all these loans that are resetting in the commercial space.
Mm-hmm.
So let's get in the game of house hacking for business owners. So we go in, our business needs to occupy at least 51% of the space.
Okay.
That's an SBA guideline. Okay. And if we're doing new construction, we have to occupy at least 60. So occupy 51% of the space. Now the other space, maybe I'm strategic what I invest into. Downstairs is my office and it's 51% or more of the space. Upstairs, there happen to be 2 apartments. Okay. And I Airbnb them, and that cash flow covers my debt payment or close to it. Now, SBA guidelines won't allow for you to use that cash flow from the other units in your debt service for the business, but global cash flow accounts. So look, guys, if you look at it the same perspective, house hacking to me is like one of the best ways to start in the game, because it's like you need a place to live, and if you can live where you're not paying any expense or minimal expense, then you're using that money that you're saving, and then you're buying more real estate as you go. So it's not a scary, like, I need to go invest out of state and I have to learn all this stuff. Right now, it's tough. It's tough to find, real estate, really. I mean, single family homes. I think the opportunity really is going to come in the commercial sector. So if you're a savvy entrepreneur, I have a client right now that's buying a franchise startup restaurant. It's an Italian restaurant. And he's like, hey, and he's buying a building. He's building it up 3 stories. He's going to live on the top of the building. And we're working on getting him approved for SBA as a $5 million loan. So
wow.
So he's a very successful in the medical world. His wife's going to help him run the restaurant. So they're going to have, the restaurant's going to take up at least 60% of the space. And then he's going to have the top floor as his residence. It's a pretty smart idea. So you can get extremely creative. What other for business hacking? Now, let's just say you don't have an existing business. What are some strategies around that? So you don't have a business. Well, he didn't have a business. He bought a franchise, and he's buying real estate and remodeling the real estate. So you can do the same thing. So you can acquire an existing business that doesn't have real estate, and part of the package is you're buying a building with that too.
Yeah.
So you can and you're expanding that business now. You can be extremely creative. And the best part is too, you can get up, if you're an existing business owner, you can get up to 100% financing to buy that building.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah.
Again, I love this idea of business hacking. I love the idea of opening your minds, getting creative. Again, real estate is the best place to build wealth. And if you could buy a business that maybe has it or will have it, it's a genius idea. You've got to work with somebody creative. You got to work with a concierge to small business lending. You've got to ask questions. You got to see the possibilities. And the best way to do that, Bo, is how to reach out.
onerentalmeeting.com.
There you go, folks. onerentalmeeting.com. Book your 15 minutes. Have your ideas expanded. Yes, folks, we are talking business hacking. Not sure if that's going to stick, but we'll go with it. Business hacking. Thanks, buddy.
All right.